My name is Aaron Koseki, and I serve as the Department Chair for the Health Sciences Department at Kapiolani Community College. There are 7 credit programs, so they include dental assisting, radiologic technology, respiratory care, physical therapist assistant, occupational therapy assistant, medical laboratory technician. The interesting part about them is that they're very unique to the state. When I say that, it means that no other community college actually offers these health sciences programs. Recently, the radiologic technology program experienced severe problems with equipment that was purchased in 1984. This is not to say that the students don't get the best and are not practicing on real equipment, but the equipment itself is becoming dated for sure.
As interim dean of the health education programs for Kapiolani Community College, I oversee the nursing program, the emergency medical services program, and the health sciences programs. While the state government and the UH system in general provide funding for our programs, especially, for example, recently we had 2 X-ray machines purchased at a cost of $500,000. There still is never enough money to fund all of the needs of the medical programs, especially because of the changing technology in those programs. So we constantly need the resources, and even if we get 2 machines, we may need 4 to really do the program correctly.
Here at KCC, we teach just radiography. It's a well-known program, not just here in Hawaii, but throughout the Pacific. We are the only program in the state of Hawaii that deals with diagnostic imaging. And we actually are accredited by the JRC, the Joint Review Committee on Education and Radiologic Technology, and they require us to teach certain things. So in addition to having the book knowledge, students actually have to be able to demonstrate skill in this area. For us, it's a little different because they not only have to know what they're doing, but they also have to be able to perform it before they can graduate. But generally, our hospitals here have digital equipment. And while we have some digital equipment here, it's not nearly as up-to-date as what the hospitals out here have. Equipment here, because they're older, there are several problems with that. One is when they do break down, it's harder to find equipment to replace it. So spare parts and things are getting harder and harder to find just because you know, they don't exist anymore. And then the service people, we're finding that the service people are all retired already, and there's nobody who knows the knowledge on how to fix these pieces of equipment. Students do use our laboratories in between classes and after classes to practice, and when our machines are out, it just takes that much longer. 50 students have to practice, and it's a lot of time that we're losing when we lose just one machine. So it has a very significant impact.
My goals are to successfully graduate in the summer of 2011 with an Associates in Science in Radiologic Technology, and hopefully move back to the island where I'm from, Molokai, and be a radiologic technologist there at the Molokai General Hospital. This machine is broken, so we can't really use it. We only can use it for setting our time and doing like a dry run. We can't really shoot real x-rays here because this tube right here, it falls down because it's supposed to lock, but it doesn't. So when we turn it off, we have to make sure that we put it on top of the table so it doesn't drop on anybody in case anybody's on the table. So it's really dangerous because this thing is really heavy.
So this is one of the machines that aren't working currently in our lab, and we've actually had to use parts from this machine to maintain our other equipment so that it's functional, and it has been out of order for the past 5 years or so. This particular unit we just got fixed last week. The X-ray tube wasn't working, it wouldn't come down, but now this week it posed a new problem. Now the table won't stay still, won't lock, so now it's once again out of service. So students cannot use this right now to practice because it is a danger to them. It's not just any chance medically. So our patients, our students cannot practice as patients. Typically, the X-ray machine has a measuring tape on it, but over the years the measuring tape has broken, so we actually use what you would normally use for sewing, I guess, the tape measure, to measure the distance between our X-ray machine and the film itself.
But it would be very good to have state-of-the-art equipment so that the students are comfortable already practicing here before they go out in the community to use the equipment on real-life patients.
If you're interacting with the healthcare system in the state of Hawaii, you can be touched by a student who's been trained by Kapi'olani Community College or one of the other community colleges. Also, we're an island community, and whereas on the mainland people can travel from one state to another, they can live in one and work in the other, we can't do that here. That's why we appreciate our students bringing attention to the needs of our radiologic technology program and basically all of our health education programs, because we need the resources and the facilities in order to provide these programs and in order to meet the needs of our state and the Pacific Basin in the health education area.
So once they graduate and pass the national certification exam, they're basically running. They are in there doing their job. So ours is a little different in our education, and that's really why we're here today, because we are looking for funding for the equipment in order for them to have those skills when they graduate.
Just please help us out here in Hawaii. Thank you.
Radiology Department. Aloha!